Did you play much cash games, Danny? Or just the tournaments?
I play mixed cash a fair amount, no limit.
Looks like
I think we're live. This is Danny Sprung here in Las Vegas. I'm here with Mike Purcell in Chicago. We're watching the round of 16 of the Spingold. Second quarter, Street versus Kolesnik. Kolesnik started out with a 12M lead after one quarter.
it looks like a strong no trump, followed by a transfer to hearts. And the three suited hands are often difficult to bid, so we'll see what kind of methods they have here.
Yeah, some pairs will have a two spade bid here to start a lot of other artificial sequences, or maybe even two no, because I'm sure two no wasn't natural. If we can get a little highlight on that.
I'm guessing a 2-0 is a transfer to clubs,
Okay, yeah.
and then he can bid 3 diamonds to pattern out.
Oh, excuse me 1 second.
It's almost surely the 2-0 is a transfer to clubs. So looking at both hands, I'm trying to look at what the, well, you have if clubs come in, we have 4 clubs, 2 spades, and we need there's 3 diamond tricks. So which is assured. So it looks like on paper the best contract is 3 no trump. It was a transfer to clubs that he patterned out. So now with the big, he knows his partner's short in spades. So I'm guessing he's going to be, he has nice cards for his partner in clubs and diamonds. As we can see, so his partner has a slamish looking hand. He has a great hand for slam, but if it's game only, I think he has a 3-no bid. So
Yeah, well, the Doubleton heart, the small Doubleton heart is not a plus feature, and the ace king of spades opposite a void is definitely not so good.
well, that depends if his partner's slamming or not.
Yeah,
His partner, his partner is say ace of hearts, ace of clubs, king, queen of diamonds, which is just a 13 count. You want to be in slam, but ups the hand he has is a sure 9 tricks and 3-0 as long as clubs come in.
he does have a super maximum 17 highs and three potential useful tens.
Yeah,
No stray honors.
It's a tough decision for sure.
I've seen some people upgrading these sorts of hands lately and treating this like an 18-point hand, which wouldn't be the end of the world either.
No, I tend not to. Yeah, he's setting clubs, so the hearts 3-3. Looks like 5 clubs is very safe also. You have pitches for the diamonds, so you don't even need to find the queen of diamonds.
Yeah, with hearts 3-3 and clubs 3-2, everything's okay.
This is a tough auction. As Danny pointed out, the negative is he knows he has the ace king of spades up, so probably avoid. The positive is he has so many good cards, including those 2 10s, 3 10s, and a Doubleton.
So in the room on the left, it looks like Roger Lee has decided to treat this hand as 18 points instead of 17. So
I think they play 14 to 16 no trump.
Okay. Well, then he didn't have anything close to a choice then.
No.
So
it's 4 clubs. I wonder what 4 diamonds is by Hackman over 4 clubs, because he is pretty minimum for his previous auction.
these are the sorts of auctions that are often it's nebulous as to what's going on in trumps and cupids and key cards.
Well, it's partner over 3 diamonds, but 4 clubs. So I have to assume it's clubs as trumps.
Right, sure. It's such clubs as trump, but it's 4 diamonds key card or a cupid or.
Well, it seems like, you know,
sort of
if I have a 9 count, I would just be bidding 5 clubs once I patterned out.
Yes, I agree.
So it's got a club, a heart, a spade, 2 no.
Mhm.
So I think they're going to stop at 3 no.
In the room on the right, they did in fact bid 6 clubs here.
Yeah. So I anticipate them getting to 3 no. I think they pass. I think Finn's going to bid 3 spades now.
Mhm.
It's going to go 3 no.
Yeah. So this will be
12 imps.
so the way the auction went in the room on the left, because South overcalled a spade, West was able to really drive home the message that I'm their triple oriented only.
Mhm. It's interesting on the Rosenberg team that Brian Platnick, who's considerably younger than Danny or I, is older than his 2 teammates at the other table combined.
Well, I'm going to take a little issue with the considerably younger. He's only a year and a half younger than I am.
That's considerable. Okay, considerably younger than me. How's that?
Yeah.
So they did stop at 3 now, and seems like once he got any cooperation over his 4 club bid, he had his Blackwood bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither Danny or I possibly think with the 9 count of the Queen 5th of hearts of doing anything but bidding 5 clubs. It's a case where they had an unlimited hand. It would be a completely different story if they were a passed hand where they were limited. Well, he actually did take a line of play that he might have been able to make it on. I still don't even see how, even if he got his heart pitch, how he would have enough tricks.
Just hoping for a miracle. And then the fence can beat it 2, which would be a 13th.
Yeah, I don't think he can get out for less than 2.
Well, Roger Lee correctly guessed the diamonds in the room on the left.
Well, he sort of didn't have entries to do everything, so I think he was sort of. It didn't matter if he guessed it or not. He was going to take the same 3 diamond tricks.
Right, but correctly guessing the spade stopper wasn't driven out of trick 2 or trick 3. If it goes ace of diamonds, jack of diamonds, and loses the queen, and now a spade comes back, he's now left with no more spade stoppers.
Yeah, it's same 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, and 2 spades.
Right, it's going to come to the same trick, number of tricks. So the Kolesnik team does have 2 of the slower players in the event here.
Yep.
Roger and Kevin are both very deliberate.
Yes.
Finn is pretty fast. I haven't played too much against him, but
Yeah, Finn is lightning fast.
yeah, he's comes from the Joe Grew school.
Okay, so let's see board 2. We'll see if the north hand, he did upgrade to a no trump. The other hand is a 4 triple 315.
So with the diamonds 3-2 and mirrors in the clubs, you can make 12 trucks.
Well, you have to pick up the clubs. Yeah, clubs are not 3-3. So
Yeah, you just need to take some club finesses. I suspect that they might. You know, he just went right for 3 now.
yeah, 1-0-3. They weren't going to make slam anyway.
I'm not sure that we didn't get a range announcement on the North spin, but it might well be a 14-point no trump anyway. 14 or 16 no trump.
Seems like even 15 to 17, a decent 5-card suit, ace, king, ace.
Mm-hmm.
And you let a heart, and this is going to be a quick hand.
Yeah.
11 tricks.
Well, yeah. I mean, Kalazic can see the diamond. I mean, sorry, the club threat the dummy. So when he's discarding on diamonds, he knows he needs to keep all his clubs.
So I think it's going to take a while to defend the 6 clubs, but eventually be down 2.
A little surprised the play's not going a bit faster in the 3 no trump room.
Actually, if he had been lucky enough to catch queen third of diamonds and 3-2 clubs, he actually was going to make 6 clubs, a diamond to the 10 and rough a spade the dummy, and eventually threw his heart away at the good diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Big day, he would have made it.
Mm-hmm.
So without a heart lead, it was not without play.
Yeah, they were never going to lead a heart. Unless the ace king were on lead.
Exactly. So I think Finn and Roger Lee look like they were playing Smith, and Roger Smith and clubs to let him know he liked his heart lead.
Mm-hmm. You'd have liked the spade lead better.
Yep.
All right, wasn't able to get doesn't have a late entry to the king of diamonds on the right, so 6 clubs was gonna go down to.
Okay, the lead is up to 25.
You see, Brian did not open a no trump, so it's going to go down in 2 clubs too now. But maybe not. I would have thought he would read the 2 no trump with that hand. So might north south get into some. I guess even if Brian bids 3 hearts, Kevin will punt with 3 spades, and now bid 3 now.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll call it a day.
Yep. Anticipating 3 spades, 3 no. 3 spades double, 3 no. Maybe 3 spades double, redouble.
Yeah, I like being able to redouble with the ace here, and just in case partner has queen and 1 or queen.
Exactly. Or jack third or something, and they have the king queen. Yeah.
When you have the ace and 1 and it's been the suit's been bid or double on your right, you don't ever want to play the hand.
Yep. Well, even if they stumble into 5 diamonds, they'll make that. So meanwhile, at the other table, it's got pass, a diamond by Roger, 2 club overcalled by Nick. Negative double has 2 diamonds.
So Street never bid with the south hand, in spite of the fact that he has a reasonable 9 points and jack and 1 in partners, likely 6-card suit. Some people might have redoubled the negative double there to show some values and a partial fit. I mean, he is defending the suit where he has ace queen 4th, but his side has a nice club fit as well.
Looks like they're going to the club of heart, a couple spades. Looks like they're going to go minus 2 diamonds. I'll see how we can avoid 2 diamonds and 2 spades, a heart and a club.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're probably going to make 3 clubs, so it doesn't matter too much. North South did fail to bid 3 no trump on the right hand side.
Yeah, he passed 3 spades doubled. So I don't really. To me, that would deny a control, but I'd certainly like the redouble if I wasn't going to bid 3 no.
Just goes to show you how much easier life is when you open a no trump.
Yes. I've been preaching that forever. All the auctions go much easier and it's much tougher for the opponents.
Sometimes you miss a magical 6 of a minor slam or something.
Yeah.
You don't.
Of course. Yeah, it's all a matter of plus and minus. So I think they may be they're heading for slam, so they're going to be giving the imps back they just gained.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't really blame Brian that much. I mean, he's pretty prime, but the negative is king empty 5th of diamonds is a huge negative. You'll notice if his partner had a fifth club, it would be a decent grand slam and cold slam. So
Yeah.
would Kevin have bid differently with ace, king, queen, fifth of clubs? So.
No, nothing about his auction suggested that it was 4-3-3. I mean, usually when you bid 2 clubs over a diamond, you have 5 clubs.
So meanwhile, they've put a heart and he ducked a diamond to the jack. So another diamond. Oh, I don't know why he flew.
He wasn't going to get his ace of trumps.
Yeah, I guess it's all the same. No, it's all the same. You can't get to the dummy.
Right.
Made no difference if you played the 7 or not. So I think they're gonna have to put him in the dummy, though. I think now if Roger exits with the jack of hearts, like a spade, they're gonna have to do very well to keep him out of the dummy to finesse the diamond.
Well, you can play a spade over to the queen, the king of clubs, and street and pitch his spade.
Yeah.
Now he can't get the jack.
Yes. Yeah, very true.
They've got 5 tricks in the bank and they're going to get 2 more.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'll be down 2. Well, not only did North-South get the slam in the room on the right, they're playing in their inferior 4-3 fit.
Yeah, thanks. So they're giving the imps back. I just gave it away. So Nick played the king of clubs. Paul pitched the 7 of spades. All was good.
Mm-hmm. You don't think you're going to get a spade rough when you start life with 10-3 of spades. But he did.
I don't understand the 4. No, he bid 5 spades. So I think he took 5. No, was asking for his cheapest king. He showed the king of clubs, and Brian chose to pass and play clubs.
Yeah, it seems like a wheel came off there.
Yeah.
That was intended as natural.
Mm-hmm. So they've played 2 boards, and each pair has been a hopeless slam. So makes you feel better about your game, right, Danny?
It does. Well, the slam wasn't entirely helpless on board 2. They just needed 3-3 clubs, right?
3-2 diamonds. That's
And
all
3-2
true.
diamonds, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So can we see what that range is on 1 nut trump? It's some sort of weak nut trump. I can't tell if it's 10 to 12 or 12 to 14 or 11 to 13. Some sort of aggressive, favorable vulnerability nut trump opening. And they're going to play the hand with 11 opposite 6, so they've sort of stolen the hand.
Ace of diamonds lead, so Finn's going to have to, hopefully, if he, the 3, he's able to play the 3 upside down, which was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Finns have the first 9 tricks against 1 nut trump. That also means that they could be making 300 trump the other way though. So.
Exactly. So, but they have 11 ups to 12. So
Yeah, they're not going to be getting, it's going to be 1 no down, 3, and then 1 no make, some no trump making 3 at the other table probably.
150s.
Yeah, could easily be a push at 150 with 1 no trump played at both tables.
Could also get passed out, right? Or no, what do they have? No, they have a 12 count. So
Yeah,
they get passed out.
people don't pass out boards anymore.
No. Hal Roth would have had an easy pass out.
So in the room on the right, it looks like the East West are playing some sort of balance 1 club. Brian's able to bid a natural 2 clubs.
I think they're playing a Polish club. So yeah,
it's a Polish club. Okay.
He was able to bid 2 clubs natural. He's got negative double. 2 diamonds. Well, I look for Kevin to not pass.
Yeah, I like redouble here to say I have some values and some fit.
Yeah, now if it goes 2 diamonds, it'll probably go 2 spades by Brian. He'll probably play 3 clubs.
Yeah.
This looks pretty safe. Spades 3-3 with a king on. Clubs breaking. It looks like they lose a spade, 2 hearts, and 8 club.
Yeah, and Kevin did in fact redouble.
Expect Brian to be 2 spades now.
Yeah, that queen 4th of hearts and his partner's hand could easily be king 4th of spades instead.
Hold it. Doesn't say how long. No. Okay, so now we're on the, it's gone pass, 1 heart, a lot of distributional hands. 2 diamond overcall.
Roger will pass and lick his lips at the same time, helping to hear a reopening double with his queen jack 10 9 5 of diamonds.
So what's your feeling on the 2 diamond overcall ups to the pass partner?
I don't like it.
Man, I don't either. So now it's gone 2 spades.
Yeah, they could easily be getting.
Yeah, I think that's going to end the auction. You sort of end played on opening lead and the leading a heart.
Not gonna like the sight of the stiff queen holding the trip one.
No. Here you go, Nancy. Hello. I'm gonna put my wife on.
I was trying to change a flight I have tomorrow.
So let's see, in the other room, playing 3 clubs with a diamond lead. As we anticipated, I think it's going to be 110 against 100 for a push board.
Yeah.
Queen of Hearts is held, so we're going to see what's going to happen now here. He knows they have 5 hearts. He doesn't know about the diamonds. He may try to just cross ruff for some tricks and lead a club off at trick 2. As we can see, that's going to work a lot better than the diamond. So I'm anticipating a club that he's going to win it, and he's actually probably going to have an idea as declares 5-5 at the majors even, because he knows his partner has some points looking at that dummy, and he didn't raise hearts. So I think he should have a good idea to declare his 5 spades and 5 hearts.
Mike, where's the locator number?
I don't have yours.
Oh, this is Mike's. That's yours.
It might be,
Right,
I'm not
two.
sure, not sure what's located on it. Just read that one and see
W,
what's
I
it.
think she said she couldn't find that one. Did she find his flight? Outside that. Mine should be on. What time did you book the flight out, do you know?
Friday.
AY2. Yeah, AY2.
That's your number. That's your,
119.
that's not the locator number, that's your number.
That's right, that's right. One, 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 one.
Interesting, Nicholas, they played the 9 of clubs there. Now that 7 of clubs is high, I'm not sure that that's gonna matter too much, but. Can't be good for them to do that.
Okay, so meantime, the auction over here has gone
A club, a transfer, a 1 spade accepting, showing 3 and 1 on trump wall pass, so they're gonna be making. Presumably the same 8 or 9 tricks that were made in the other room for a push or a 1-end swing.
yeah, 4 spades, 4 diamonds, and a heart. 150 should be a unusual push.
They don't know for sure that the spade finesse is gonna work on the second round, on third round, like they did the other table.
Oh, I see.
Spade was
Yeah.
on display, but
Yeah, 4, 5,
it's a
6.
restricted
Yeah.
choice situation, so
Restricted.
you'll get it right.
Yeah, since it's only,
Much easier when you're looking at that 10-8 of spades than the dummy, than the ace 9.
yeah, it is. I think they're gonna make the play because it's
He's not risking his contract if he just runs his diamonds first and goes king.
right, exactly.
He should be in good shape for that.
I need a credit card. I can change for $75.
Okay,
I'm gonna find that one with me. Oh, here, wait a minute, maybe this is it.
so trying to see what is happening over. You had the king of diamond.
No, that was a diamond up. They played a club, a trick. They played a club, close they won,
Yeah.
club and a club and declare roughed it. Now he played a diamond towards, he played the ace diamonds and Colestic rough that.
Played a club. I say now on the diamond up, he pits his other club.
The declare has 4 tricks in the bank. And they're gonna get the 2 major suit aces is 6 for sure. It's just a question of how many roughs he can score at this point. Feels like that one.
But in the meantime, that 7 of clubs in the dummy is now good, right?
Yes.
They burned their club spot somehow.
Yeah, Colestic got out the 9 of clubs at one point, and then he pitched his losing, what was now his losing club. If he had just I guess if he
Okay,
gets out a low club and keeps the winning 9 of clubs, then Declare can just safely ruffle it. So probably is going to transpose to the same thing.
so if he plays a 7 of clubs, pitching a heart, it looks like they could make this hand. I mean, what's his best defensive play back from that? He has to surrender a trump trick, because if he just gets out with a heart,
Mhm.
I think he can just play ace and a spade and get a heart trick at the end. This is interesting whether he's going to make it or not.
Mhm.
Seems like Nick is definitely going to play the 7 of clubs, it seems like, and pitch a heart. He knows his exact shape.
Yeah.
Exit row behind you.
Okay, meanwhile, in the other room,
He's running the diamonds and is about to make his spade play for.
well, he played ace of spades, so
Interesting. Now in the club.
now a club.
Mike,
This isn't going to work out well.
I'm going down to the patron club.
If it's good, yeah.
Now he can just rough the club and cash the king of spades and get out a heart.
As long as he gets out a low heart.
Yeah.
I think if he hadn't cashed the ace of spades, we're looking at all the cards, but he does know he's 5-4-4.
Mhm.
Like the ace of the spades, so this isn't going to work out so well for him, I don't think.
The player did make the 9 tricks and 1 no trump for a push.
So I think he's definitely going to lead a low heart now. Yep. Yeah, this was not well. Yeah, Nick sort of had a count that he was 5-4-4.
So he's down to 2 now.
I'm guessing he did realize the 7 of clubs was good,
Yeah, that's quite possible.
because he sort of had a lock, but he was sure it was good. Okay, so the one that was a push, and let's see what's going on in the next hand, the board 21. This looks like it could be a little action.
Yeah, we're getting some nice distributional hands here.
So north-south can make 3 spades.
Right. Suspect they might end up higher than that.
Yeah.
What can they make? With the diamond jack on side, can they make 4 spades?
Yeah, and the jack of hearts, definitely. Yeah, 4 spades is cold, yeah. I was looking at the diamond incorrectly. Yeah, actually, that's quite an inner fin is getting with the program.
Yeah, yeah. Then 9 8 6 the clubs is
3 clubs seems like
that's a very junior bid.
that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, when I used to teach bridge, I would teach some of my students that, if you have a jack eye suit, treat it as if you have 1 fewer card in the suit than you normally would. And so with a 10 high suit, that's goes even more so. And he's showing 6 or 7 clubs, and he's got essentially 5 card suit. And he's got awkward holdings in spades and hearts too. Queen and 1 jack and 1 aren't the kind of holdings you want to go preempting with, but let's see how Roger Lee responds to that, because he's got a nice club fit, an ace, a singleton, some useful stuff in diamonds. Yeah, did 5 clubs.
Actually, I was playing a charity event online earlier in the month with a lady from New York who I play quite a bit with, who actually bought me in the auction. We played against Zach Rosak, and he had the queen six of clubs.
Mhm.
And over the spade actually bid 4 clubs over a diamond.
Three's not enough for him. He had to go all the way to 4.
And I had a big hand with like a stiff club. I made a negative double, and my partner had the ace, king, 10, 4th of clubs and chose to leave it in. And we nipped at 7.
7. So we can scoff at Kolasnik's 3 club bid, but it looks like he's found his side a good safe against what 4 spades was going to make. So this is a nice result for the Kolasnik team, assuming his teammates come back with the game. So in the right-hand room, Plotnik has reached the same 2-spade contract, but with no opposing bidding. He has no idea what's about to befall him.
If you'll notice also, though, if yeah, he's going to do very well here. It was a club, a heart, a spade. He's going to go down 1. It was a very good save. So we can't laugh at his bidding.
We can laugh at it just because it worked. This time doesn't mean it would. Yeah, that's a potential 11 swing for his side.
For sure. Okay, so in the meantime, it's got a spade and no trump, 2 hearts. Two spades, and they've arrived in the same 2-spade contract.
Mhm.
Brian actually opened the bidding though with a spade where they passed at the other table.
Right. So he sort of looks like he's cross roughing his way to 7 tricks here. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. If he roughs, if he pitches it, then yeah, okay, he's gonna rough that.
He has to not cash the key. He has to play king jack and give his partner a rough with the 10 of spades. And it'll be a push.
Yep.
A different way completely.
So it appears that, yeah, North-South rating bid 4 spades somehow or other in the left-hand room.
It's got a spade pass, 2 clubs, and a 3 small. I see it when a club.
Club, yeah, club. So the 2
Spade.
club bid was a Q bid, and they basically split game. So this now just comes down to the spade suit.
Yeah, we have to pick off the stiff king offside. Okay, so we've saw a spade and spade 3 clubs also. I guess you and I are getting old, Danny.
Yeah, that's why we're sitting here and they're out there playing.
Exactly. The advantage of 3 clubs is you might score your Queen of spades.
Yeah, on some lads. That's certainly true.
I anticipate 5 clubs over 3 spades,
Yeah.
maybe 4 hearts and then 5 clubs.
Yeah. Well, once you bid 3 clubs, which is obviously a huge winning action in this hand. West hand is not gonna be defending 4 spades under any circumstances.
Matter of fact, it could easily be 5 clubs undoubled.
Yep. Here the double doesn't matter too much because it's only it's a non-vulnerable single under trick, so it's only 2 imps that are at stake.
I know. But you're one of those lucky people who's never lost a match by 1.
Oh, I have. I think I've actually won more matches by 1 than lost by 1, but I have lost 2 big matches.
That's good, clean living.
I've lost 2 matches where it was tied after regulation and lost it overtime.
Yeah, I had one of those 2 nationals ago and round of 8.
Brutal. One of them was the finals of the district grand national team. It cost me a free trip to the nationals back when I was a student, and the free trip to the nationals was extremely valuable.
So he chose to bid 4 hearts. He's got 4, but now he's going to bid 5 clubs, and now I don't see how anyone can possibly double this.
No, I think Kevin might double. His partner bid a 4th spade. He's got an ace.
Yeah, he might. He has an ace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's the ace of trumps.
Yeah, I think if they gotten 5 clubs immediately, it would never have gotten doubled.
Yeah, it's also unlikely they're going to be able to redouble. So if you're wrong, it's only costing you a few imps.
I was going to say, I think he's going to leave the king of spades and shift to a diamond. I think as long as they were able to duck a heart quickly enough, they won't be able to get the diamond in.
Yeah.
Seems like the king of spades was a good lead. So
they did correctly guess the spade singleton king on 22.
wow.
And some more excitement on 23.
Hall Street picked it off, huh?
Yep.
Well, that was a big result for Street. Okay, as you said, another exciting hand.
It looks like, it looks exciting at first, but now looking at it a little more carefully, it seems like it should be a routine 6 spades.
Yeah, definitely.
Your partner was a strong nut trump, you're going to be able to find a way to bid slam with those cards. Just a question of avoiding 7 if you're off 2 aces or off an ace.
He might even transfer the spades and bid 3 hearts just to see if his partner can bid 3 spades and bid exclusion as a possibility.
Right. Or you can just, in my style, I can bid 2 hearts, 2 spades, 5 clubs as exclusion. Just
yeah. 4 hearts, 4 spades.
Well, I play 4 hearts, 4 spades, 5 clubs as just like a cube bid, because the weird triple jump is the one that sounds unusual, so that's why I play that one exclusion. Not for any technical reason, just because it's more likely to be remembered. So
I do have a completely different treatment there. I sort of play the same as over as Texas and Jacoby. I play the Texas, and then is mandatory exclusion, and the other is not. So,
okay.
Everyone has their own little things. So it looks like they're playing South African Texas. So 4 diamonds being a transfer to spades. So
Slamish and spades.
Slamish and spades.
So is there any danger that Street Street has obviously a very nice hand opposite a slim try in spades with an ace queen third of spades. Is there any danger that he will bid Blackwood, his partner will show a void, and he won't know which one it is, and we'll get the 7?
Well, no.
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't dismiss no out of hand there. He's just
Yeah.
property.
So he bid 4 hearts.
Yeah. Presumably 4 hearts is cooperating. If we can get a little slide over on that the arrow and see what they hasn't explained the alert yet.
Either that or he forgot that they're playing what they're playing.
No, because it looks like there's a little dot next to the 4 heart bid, which suggests that it was alerted but not explained yet.
So I wonder, so 4 clubs is a slam try in hearts and they can't ask for aces, I guess must be.
Yeah, he hasn't explained his alert yet.
So so I wonder how they show a slam try in hearts as opposed to.
And presumably 4 clubs is for hearts, right?
Yeah, but that would have to be the slam try and non-slam try because they don't have 4 diamonds.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is they're doing.
Maybe they play 1-0, 3-0 as a non-slam try in hearts.
I'm guessing not. 1-0, 3-0 still remains one of the few auctions that nobody plays as artificial.
Well, Alan Koken had us playing 2-0, 3-0 as artificial.
Yeah.
So he bid Blackwood and he's gonna have to guess.
Yep. I'm still saying there's a non-zero chance that something bad happens there. His partner showed 2 with.
Well, who's playing it? So if he bids 7, they have to find a diamond lead because the king queen of clubs roughs in 3rd.
Wow. That would be a very sick way to win 13Ms.
So he did finally shift to the 6 of diamonds. So Brian thought he might be underleading the ace of diamonds. I can't blame him for that. I would think he was better off shifting to the 10 of diamonds there.
Yeah.
I think as long as he ducked the heart and didn't play a trump, he was still going to get out for down 1.
Mm-hmm. We can see, look, he did in fact give up and bid 6 spades. And it feels like there should be a better auction for north south than what they.
Yeah, I think I like the exclusion stuff.
Mm-hmm. It is
I guess 4 heart bids sort of screwed up the exclusion part.
Maybe, well, he might have been able to bid 5 clubs over 4 hearts exclusion, but I don't know. Declarer just claimed 12 tricks in the open room, didn't want to mess around with trying to set up that club and potentially get one of his winners roughed.
Okay. I'm projecting 1 amp.
What's your style with the East hand? One no trump or one club followed by reverse or one club followed by two no? Playing a standard method.
I like the old fashioned 2-no for sure. I think Brian's putting up the queen of diamonds was a pretty automatic play because he knew his partner had one of the aces.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he had a heart trick.
So of course, it does start with a club. Presumably his partner's got a bit of spade, and we'll see how he likes to treat this East hand. You don't want to necessarily play no trump from your side with two little ace and one and eight.
Yeah, I think he'll bid 2 hearts. I agree with you.
He did bid 2 no. Just gonna put this in 3 now.
So he's going to have easily a 4 clubs, 4 hearts, and a spade off the top. So and he's going to probably take another trick or two, at least one more trick.
That singleton 10 of clubs is a very nice card. The singleton deuce of clubs and things would not be nearly as easy.
Oh, that was quite a guess by Paul Street. I had this hand. It's missing enough high cards. So after the first 2 boards, we haven't really had a excitement until this hand. So it's got a club, spade, pass, 2 clubs, and he has passed. I would say Brian's not letting him off the hook.
No, for sure not. Even though he's favorable vulnerability, you just got a bit of game with these sorts of hands. Partner doesn't have enough, that's just too bad. Excuse me. So here, Pac-Man's going to want to get out a heart and not a diamond, because if he gets out a diamond, that might expose partner's queen jack of diamonds and leave his king of spades as the only values he has left for an opening bid, which would make it much easier for Rosenberg to get it right.
Well,
I mean, leading a diamond into that dummy wouldn't be very attractive anyway, under any circumstances. But.
no, and the heart's not going anywhere anyway. Yeah. Might play ace. He's gonna play ace king and a diamond. See if he can find out anything in diamonds.
Mhm.
He could guess this. It's possible. Looks like he has the queen jack of diamonds the way it's gone. He might,
Yep, I think he's gonna get it right.
but he wouldn't have gone. He showed out on the king of diamonds, so there would have been no reason for him to play the diamond. But he does pretty much know he's 6'4". I'd say he's either going to pick off the stiff king or play him for 4 spades, lead the queen. Those, to me, it look like the two possibilities.
Yeah. Pac-Man might have chosen something else besides one club with ace, king, queen, six of clubs and avoid spades and queen, fourth of diamonds, so. Yeah, he probably still up.
It's good. Just doesn't look good.
Notice also that neither East double two clubs with the ace, king, queen, six of clubs. Even though their one club could have been somewhat nebulous.
See, it's chicken, Peter Bradman's made it.
It's that sauce.
I give it to you, eat it, and it's only back there. Probably chicken.
So we see another one of these light no trumps for Makuye and Street, and he's gonna buy the hand in one no trump and probably hopefully he's got 2 spades, 2 hearts, a club and 2 diamonds on the top. So that'll be a comfortable 90 or more. Clubs are 3-2. I didn't make another trick there.
So in the meantime, we're in 3-0.
No, we're in 1-0.
We're in 1 though. Yeah, 10-13. So there's no trump not vulnerable. It's 10-13.
Rosenberg misguessed the spade, so that's 12 M's for
He did lead the queen.
yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he might be 6'4" over there. He's either going to lead low to the ace or lead the queen. This match is tightened up considerably. Okay, so
Hopefully repeat 6 spades on
let's
next.
see how we're going to do in 1-0. The spades are breaking. Heart,
He's gonna make a no trump for sure.
yeah, 2 clubs, 2, yeah, easily.
They let a heart on her, so you can always finesse for the jack of hearts later on too.
Yeah.
Let's see if North South have a slightly more scientific auction to get to 6 spades and the right side.
There are actually hands where partner has ace and a spade and 4 or 5 hearts where hearts is rest, right? But it's hard to get the hearts.
Ryan did it 4 hearts.
Yeah, four hearts. I think he's going to follow that with five clubs exclusion. I really do. It's might find they might get them off to the diamond lead to get their ace. He didn't double four hearts and he's the exclusion. So yeah, so Nick's on his way to making a few no trump. Gonna get their diamond, pitching a spade, and that's the end of it. Well done. Yeah, he did indeed with exclusion. So I've begun in the last few years. A lot of people over preamps are playing what they call poor man's Blackwood, showing 0-1, one with the queen. So I've started doing that over exclusion also, playing exactly the same 0-1, one with the queen, 2 and 2 with the queen as responses to exclusion.
Yeah, I was playing that as well. There can be issues if the exclusion suit is right underneath the trump suit, though. Say you have hearts and a diamond void, for example.
Well, your answer would be the same 0 if you have 0.
Right.
So that doesn't really affect it. It's only the one with the queen.
Yeah, if you
Presumably, if your partner has 1 with the queen, that's enough for a slam anyway.
yeah.
The real problems are when you need to find out about the queen after you've been exclusion. That's when the real problems come into play.
Or potentially a side kings or some other.
Yeah, exactly. This seems like a simple. Okay. Meanwhile, we're in heart pass 2 hearts.
Looks like that's going to be a pretty comfortable contract.
Indeed, it is.
Maybe too comfortable. They're going to lose 2 more hearts, and I'm not sure how the play went up to this point, but all they had to do was guess the diamonds, and yeah, they potentially could be making 4 hearts.
There's no diamond guess even. It's a rough one.
Yeah, after you pitch, well, yeah.
And you can't get the club rough because it's with queen and 1 heart. You actually can. They can actually hold it. If he misguesses the heart, he can now lead a diamond, let his partner rough with the ace of hearts and give him a club rough. Well, he did it a simple way. He flew with the ace to give him a rough. Would have been a nice defense against 4.
Yeah. Kevin did rough out the king, queen, third of clubs in the right hand room for him for Wasdek.
Both look like Finn went a little bit low, not making a game try on that 5-4-3-1. You don't often get to say that Finn went low.
No.
There's another nice distributional hand. It's like east-west do very well in spades. There's a button on there. Yeah, you'll see a button that says concierge.
So Lee opens 3 spades, which is often the modern expert standard treatment when you have 6-4.
Yeah.
But a little extra with your preamps. This will get them to 4 spades pretty quickly. We have 3 top losers. I don't see a 4th trick for the defense.
No. Diamonds are 2-2. There's no roughs. There's no uppercut. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Sergeant Schultz, Hogan's Heroes. I see nothing. I know nothing. Okay, now we're at the over on the other hand. The bidding has gone a club, a heart, showing spades, 2 hearts reverse, 3 diamonds natural. I'm anticipating 3 no. Yep.
What was the alert for 3 diamonds? If we can see the little alert explanation, please. Feels like you want a good no trump with that hand when the partner reverses into hearts.
Yeah, I'm with you there for sure.
Whatever 3 diamonds was, feels like the wrong idea. You don't have a slam positive hand,
All right.
and you sort of want to play 3 no trump. I would just put some number of no trump. 3 diamonds.
I agree.
5 plus times.
Yeah, I agree completely. He's got off to a spade lead, but okay, so there's nothing to this hand. We'll make 5. So we don't see many potential swings. I guess there was one on the last hand where Finn and Roger played 2. They could easily bid game.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we get to that end position if they find a way to beat it. It's going to cash the queen of clubs now because those diamonds are running. So he had a tough hand. He let a low club to the 10.
Yeah, that seems like it's the right idea. If they take the queen now, you have your tricks ready to go. If they don't,
Yeah.
just cross back to your hearts and
It would be pretty lucky that they could lead a spade and then lead the jack of diamonds through and take 3 diamonds and spade and a club. It's possible, but unlikely. If you change the hand a little bit though and put the ace of diamonds in the north hand, it's what would have happened. Oh, we have another 7-card suit. So we'll see what they play if they play 3 hearts invitational here. Three clubs must be some. You'll notice it's a pretty good save the other direction. But it's vol against not, so it's unlikely to be found.
Yeah, you don't aim to do red against white saves in them. You sort of have to have some hope of making game before it makes it worthwhile.
From the 200 to 420 is still 6 imps.
It is.
But these are hard, impossible hands to get in on.
Yeah, sometimes it's 200 against 50 or it's 500 against 420.
Yeah, exactly. But it's interesting over a spade pass 3 hearts invitational. This hand has a possible bid. This 3 clubs was invitational on hearts.
I'd still be a little leery of coming in but against white with that hand off our spade. Right?
Yeah, for sure. There are. Yeah, I agree because of the king of spades. So will Nick lay down an ace or lead a pedestrian trump?
I think with two little spades behind the spades, he's going to try to do some
Yes, I agree.
cashing out.
I think cashing. I would. I tend to lead my longer ace, hoping for a partner or rough, and have the other as an entry.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he leads the ace of clubs and sees the dummy, it's yeah, he did. I think it's going to be a quick two aces.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back at the other table. North has opened a club. He's got a spade. He's a cozy 1-no rebid. And I don't think with the balance 11, he's going to think about inviting.
I think he's going to think about it for a microsecond and then decide it's not close.
Or he might do it pass instantly, hoping for a balance.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
let's see what Fran's going to lead the jack of hearts, which, as we can see, a diamond would have been better, but it seems like a normal lead.
Yeah, it was the same at the other table.
Yeah.
When your partner opens one of a minor and you're bidding your one of a major, you should be thinking already about what you will be bidding over partners, most likely one that trump rebid. So you should be ready for that and be able to pass in tempo when you do have a borderline invitation that you decide is not worth an invitation. Because sometimes you do catch a balance.
So Nick made a real thinking play of leading a low diamond at trick 2 in case Paul had king in 1. It looked like that would be his best chance to beat the hand. A thoughtful play by Nick. So I think we're claiming from here. It's well done by the defense to get their 2 tricks. Be a lot easier from maybe from the other side, but it's not clear. So he's won the heart and let a low club out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
They anticipate a diamond shift now. Well, he could shift to a spade. Ace empty, 4th of spades in the dummy.
Yeah, either pointed to looks potentially.
In this hand, it doesn't matter which they do. So it looks like they're going to take 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and 2 spades for a push.
Feels like a diamond is a better shift, given that declarer could have, say, king 10 third of spades.
Yeah, it certainly looks like they have 4 clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have thought about the ace of the heart, but I guess his partner could have had 5 hearts. That could have been the winning play also. I don't think it really matters in this hand.
Well, I mean, he's taking the declarer off any guess that he might have had ace doubles or if he might have double in heart and Packman had ace jack 10 5th of hearts.
Okay, so moving on to board 29. Oh, we're moving at a nice pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 45 minutes left in the round.
Okay, it's got pass. It's like a nice 17 for Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're playing 14 to And one, they must, third seed, almost everyone plays 15-17. One no is going to go all pass. Unless Finn gets, well, he's vulnerable, so I don't think he's going to chance showing the majors with 4-4.
No, he would have certainly been tempted if it was equal white to bid. But at this vulnerable.
They're probably going to get a diamond lead, and declares going to take spades on. They're going to take quite a few tricks here.
Yeah, he's got 4 diamonds, a spade, a heart, and club. Now here's where Kolesnik did not try for game in the left-hand room.
Yeah. I mean, no aces, it's tempting not to, but some of those spots look awfully good. King, Jack 10, King, Queen, Jack 9, and King, Jack 9.
Yeah, he does try for game. Now he bid the suit the partner has the worst possible holding, 3 small, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
2 aces. She just has to bid game.
so the way I like to explain a game try to people who are learning about them is that you accept either if you have a maximum hand or if you have a medium-ish strength hand and a good fit for partner suit. So
In this case, if you're not sure, you have 3 diamonds and say you're not sure and passing the buck. So it's partner's mistake.
yeah, he was sure.
Meantime, I don't think this has been made yet. It's far from being cold. I didn't even see how the play went at the other table.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there either.
Yeah, this hand is far from cold. This is his best start for sure.
Well, this eliminates any chance that the defense is going to get a club rough.
This was actually a really on this hand. I'm not sure I would have chosen this line, but it's a really good one because everything but a trump back gives him makes the hand for him, because a diamond gives him a club pitch, and he can't rough high. So this really was a very. I think it looks to me like Kevin may return. No, he didn't. He returned a diamond. I don't think a heart back was the worst play in the world from there.
Yeah.
So now he's only missing the 8 of hearts. So he's certainly going to make it from here, I think. So if he plays the King of Clubs, no, he's just going to make this hand, I think.
I still have to worry about the 4th club. He plays the King of Clubs and it goes all duck.
Yeah.
Now he's got to abandon clubs and get back to trumps.
Yeah, he still is far from home.
I think in the other room at some point the defense played clubs, which made it easier for him to declare, but I'm not sure about that.
They may have led a Doubleton club in the other room.
Yeah.
Trying to create the entries to lead
Lead clubs up twice.
That's a big swing. So you have to make a big play to make this. Brian has to avoid winning the heart and shifting to a low club. That would be the one way you'd make it for sure, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go overly another club up 3 times.
All right, onto the last board in the left-hand side.
We have had a few exciting moments here.
Mhm.
Well, it's been a pleasure. It's always good to see you, Danny.
Yeah, it's fun to do the graph with you, Mike.
I wish I wasn't. I wish I hadn't lost yesterday.
Yeah.
The team played extremely well and good luck against us.
Yeah, it's the Spingold's a real tough event these days. I mean,
Brutal.
no easy matches.
No, not like the old days. So let's see. Rogers opened the 10 count with a club.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's made a normal heart over call with a nice hand. Now we'll see what Finn did 3 clubs, which looks probably mixed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to a responsive double by Paul. It looks like they're gonna do well anywhere they play it.
Yeah, they can make
5 diamonds is the easiest contract. I think 4 hearts was like, well, maybe not.
4 hearts might have some struggles with, 4-2 hearts and potential tap, potential diamond rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think fun.
If he's
Wow, Paul passed 3 clubs. They must not play responsive doubles.
Mm.
But I think Nick has an automatic reopening double, but now will they get the spades or diamonds?
That's a good question. I mean, if you think that game is possible, you want to bid spades, but if you just want to play a safest part score, you're going to just bid 3 diamonds.
Well, he might be. I would have bid 4 clubs once I had passed.
Yeah, I agree.
Raise 4 diamonds to 5.
It's sort of a weird hand though, because once you pass 3 clubs with this hand and you're giving your choice of partner defending 3 clubs.
Well, we're at that point. Nope, he went down.
Yeah. All right, so that's 6 more imps to Kolesnik.
Brian made a good play of ducking the jack of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very big swing hand. It was nice defense by Brian. I found Brian over the years being really, really thoughtful, strong player.
Yeah, he's not as well known as he might be. He took a bunch of years off. He and John Diamond took a bunch of years off from bridge to trade options.
So they've opened multi 2 diamonds.
So this might let north-south into the auction at a very low level. Could bid 2 hearts if they play that as natural.
So it's going to make it way more difficult to get the game.
Mm-hmm. So
It's really funny. A lot of Europeans swear by it, but even some of our really top pairs who played it found it to be a losing convention over here. So it's pretty interesting.
mm-hmm.
Maxroth Rodwell played it for a while and found it to be a losing convention. So
Yeah, I've always been a fan of it. I get good results from it, but this sort of hand
depends on your opponents, yeah. So they bought it for 3 clubs, which is a very good result.
Yeah.
I think Nick both went really, really low.
Yeah, so they have potential to have plus scores above tables on 30 for Kolesnik.
I'm in a spade and 2 hearts, 110 we're going to make. Okay, so now it went two diamonds. They did overcall two hearts, and it went double, pass, or correct. So now if he bids, I think he's gonna. If he bids four hearts, I would be very tempted to bid four spades if my partner was interested in me bidding.
Yep, I think that's exactly how it's gonna go. 4 hearts, 4 spades.
It's funny, if he hadn't bid two hearts, I think they would have never gotten the game.
Yeah, I think that these things
But
probably.
he caught his partner with a good 6-card suit and avoided his jack third
Mhm.
diamond fin. Two spades. He cubed two spades and went three spades.
Mhm.
So certainly probably knows his partner's short in hearts now.
Reasonably short. Doesn't know about the void.
No. I think he's bidding. Yeah, he did. He bid four now. So that's another one of the beautiful aspects of our game. Sometimes it's better let the opponent not be bidding than bidding.
Mhm.
This is a really, really difficult game to get to after multi.
Yeah. I think I'd like a more aggressive bid with Kevin's hand. His partner's overcalling two hearts against a multi, when it could easily be the opponent's suit. And you've got ace queen four to that suit, a doubleton and ace.
I think the other guy would have bid four spades over four hearts.
Sure, as the cards lay, that's probably what would have happened, but
I agree with you completely. I would have been jammed it with 400%. Well, I have to go play bridge, so it was a pleasure, and I plan on doing this again at least one more day. Jan,
yeah, good luck today.
I appreciate it.
I'll be doing the rest of the set by myself, and then I think I'm going to be back tomorrow as well.
Okay, we finished at one table, and I think looked like the Finn's team had all the best of the rest. So I'm anticipating a solid lead here at the half. Okay, bye everyone. I enjoyed being here with visitors, spending my afternoon with everyone. Bye bye. I'm leaving right now.
All right, since four spades seems like it's going to be comfortably making, can we take a look at the scores of some of the other matches? Maybe Mike can help us with that. Actually, since we're on a 30-minute delay, I can already see some of the scores that have been posted for the second quarter. Knit Batch is ahead by 27 against Zimmerman. Bree Mark is ahead by 20 against Rosenthal in the match that we watched the first quarter. Hans is ahead by 3 against Spectre. And Leibowitz is ahead by 61 against Levinson. I can see the score for this match too, but I'm not going to give you any spoilers. So on to 28, where four hearts was played by West in the left-hand side. Let's see how Pac-Man can treat this hand. You have a very nice hand if partner has a hard fit. Partner doesn't have a hard fit. Game may be a bit of a stretch, so we'll see what he does. Three hearts, which is presumably invitational, will get them to four hearts from the other side. Kevin has the appetizing choice of which king queen fourth to lead from. I'm presuming he would lead a diamond just because he's got the 9. Gets a little extra safety in the suit, just in case the one of the hands is too suited with diamonds on the side. We're going to the big view. Oh, no, we were going to the big view for a second. There we are. We did lead the king of diamonds, overtaken by planning to lead a diamond club back. Another club, declares go rough. Drop some diamonds in the dummy and make 4 or 5. Pac-Man chose to take the spade finesse. I guess if it lost, he could just draw trumps and take the ace queen of spades for enough tricks. Either way, it's going to end up making 5. Rough diamond. All right. The board 29. This was one that trump by south in the other room, and I suspect it's going to be the same here. Rosenborg up with a no trump, and everybody will pass. We mentioned that the East End might consider a balance showing the majors if neither side was vulnerable, but at red all, this was a pretty clear pass. So many of us were taught to lead fourth from our longest and strongest against no trump contracts. Here we have a choice of leading from ace fourth or 10-9 fourth. And the modern way of thinking of 10-9 fourth is a much more both safe and aggressive lead at the same time. You can start to build tricks if partner has just the queen jack or the king jack, not necessarily with length, whereas leading from the ace of clubs can be dangerous, and that can often blow a trick in the suit. And with those poor spots, it's often not right to be attacking clubs. Rosenberg wins the first diamond and is building his club trick, and if the defense allows him to have a club entry, he has a sure way to get to his jack and diamonds. Here they just duck the club out in both hands, so now he knows he doesn't have a club entry. He's gonna need that ace of spades to be in West to get to that last diamond. Suspect he's gonna unblock diamonds and leave a spade out. Prediction correct. Diamonds unblocked, spade up. We've got 7 short tricks, and the only question is there some way to find an 8th? And I don't see one off the top of my head, but these one nut trim contracts are often a little more complicated than they might appear, and they might be another trick somewhere for the declarer. Yeah, the defensive pitch enough spades. I think he can safely just exit in black suits and hope that something good happens here. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna. Just the defense has too much firepower here. All right, making one. All right, time for the last board of this set. The third quarter was scheduled to start at 2 o'clock. Sorry, 4 o'clock Chicago time, but I think it might be pushed back because there were some issues getting it started, but you can check back in and see. So here in the other room, East West installed the board for 3 clubs. North South can make at least a part square and potentially a game. So we were anticipating one last swing to the Kolesnik team before the set expired. So one spade is alerted. It wasn't explained yet, but I'm assuming it's sort of like a negative double. Whereas double will be 4 or 5 spades, and one spade denies as many as 4 spades. So it shows values without 4 spades. Yeah, they've alerted it, but they haven't explained it to us. They're probably explaining it to each other in the rooms, but so you see there's a diagonal line running across the screen. That's the theoretical screen. So north and east are in the same room together, and south and west are in the same room together, so they can discuss what the bids mean as well as using the traditional alerting methods. I suspect Zatorsky will rebid 2 clubs, and now Platnik will make a takeout double. Having shown his 5 hearts, he can suggest 4-3 in the pointed suits with a singleton club. And that will get North South back into the auction, and they will not be defending 3 clubs up. 1 note trump by West instead. A little more awkward for Platnik to bid now. He opponent's a bit too, he just bid 2 diamonds himself. That will definitely excite Kevin Rosenberg. I'm not sure what methods North South are playing versus an ambiguous club, whether or not Platnik had the ability to show a full 2-suiter with a 2-note trump bid over 1 club. I'm suspecting they don't. So Rosenberg may well be expecting 5-5 out of his partner. Same hand with, say, the deuce of spades being the deuce of diamonds. In which case, game is certainly attractive from his point of view. The 10 card fit. He bid 4 diamonds. Too good for 3, not good enough for 5. sort of a Goldilocks bid. Not strong enough for 5. Too much for 3, so I tried 4. He may have wanted to cube it over 2 diamonds, but he may have not been sure what a cubit would have even been, whether 3 clubs would be a cubit or whatever. So he just decided to express his true diamond support and its values with 4 diamonds. I feel like Brian has done enough by bidding 2 diamonds live opposite a partner who couldn't bid, open the bidding, or make a chirp over 1 spade when he bid the free 2 diamonds with only 4 diamonds. Feels like he's done enough, but he obviously is not certain of that. Yep, he does come through with 5 diamonds. But here, since East West didn't bid and raise clubs like they did at the other table, Zatorsky doesn't really know for sure. Actually, he does know. He knows that his partner has at most 3 spades. So he knows his partner's got some club length. The player is marked with 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and at least 3 spades. He pretty much knows the whole hand, actually. And I think you can see that tapping defense is unlikely to be successful. That's what he does anyway. Show you how much I know. He does go for the tap. The issue with this sort of fortune defense is you only get to do it once, because now the dummy's also out of clubs. The player's going to cross to run some diamonds and take a heart for that, so eventually make 5, I believe. Gets the good news that the heart finesse works. Heart to the queen. Make it rough. 1 more heart with the ace. Draw trumps. Incline. All right, thanks everybody. Tune in for some more bridge later this afternoon. Goodbye.